Welcome to Brown and Bruja. We live or whatever. Okay, so this episode we're talking about fuck club, obviously. And we're gonna be talking more about Ali's case and welcoming her home. And I was telling her a story about every time I thought about her coming home, the mantra that was in my head was Tupac back, but I would replace Tupac with Ali. And so I want to welcome Soul Ali, the baddest Bruja, back on the scene. Here she comes, 42 days. Okay, I see you. Ali's back. Ali's back. Ali's back. Hey. Oh. Oh. Brianna has lollipops. It's the best thing. Hey. Free Ali's. Titties, titties looking plump all around. Titties have definitely better things. I'm just not knowing the more than 30 seconds. Because if it wasn't, they're going to announce that. Maybe they won't. Okay, turn up, I know. Good. Let's just be back out with the Brujas. Yes. Okay, so you were in UOA immigration prison for 42 days. But this wasn't like the first time you were there. No, but this was the most recent thing. Yes, I was there in 2011. For 2 years. Right. Yeah. So what the fuck? Like, what was going on? What happened? Yeah. So originally, like you said, when I was after 2011, I first just broke up. I tried to go to being a law or legal permanent resident. So when you say paraphernalia, like what's that? It was. Yeah, it's just like anything that's related to you getting high or doing some sort of crime. So my baggie was drug residue can be paraphernalia, and can be in a cigars could be right, but like pipes, a lot of women get in trouble with pipes, right? Because they're smoky and they get caught up to that. So paraphernalia is cool. Are we back? All right. No more calls. Okay. We're taking calls. No small calls. No, man, sorry, y'all. Word. Okay, so basically what you're saying is that you were in a position where you could have been deported or just got in trouble because you were like, undocumented on some shit that people can just pay a fine for that. Right. So I wasn't undocumented. The thing about it is that even though documented people every day are being incarcerated and locked up and caged up in private immigration jails for just not having a driver's license, or for just looking undocumented, right? People getting pulled over while they're walking. It's usually they get papers type shit. Yeah, it's definitely racial profile happening. And even if you get like pulled over and a woman is with her friend, they've been here all their life undocumented. They are now getting people human smuggling charges, right? Wow. Driving another person. Yeah, because you were just with somebody. And which is not different from the regular fucking police, right? That is what happens. They just choose to associate you with whatever. And that's what they say. It's like they have this final say. Like they're this fucking credible fucking institution. They're fucking Makudan, Like, I just can't with the police. But, so I was already there fighting for that. But the thing about it is my moms and all my family, especially my moms and my dad, they're naturalized citizens. So I lived all of my life basically with documented parents. My mom was never petitioned for me because she didn't know better. She just didn't know. The lack of information from our government, for our families to be able to succeed and like really thrive and like create futures they want, like that's not a thing. That's not a value in the United States. So at all. Like that is the reason why my mom didn't know she should have petitioned for me. Like just because I'm a little girl doesn't mean that I carry your status mom. Even though people in the myth was that like if your baby's blue and you're a citizen, your kids are fine. That's a fucking lie. And I only knew that after I literally got picked up from my probation office. So in 2010, I pled guilty to possession of paraphernalia, which landed me with like probation, supervised probation, felony system designated regime, but after you finish with probation, it would go down to a misdemeanor. But for me, even though I told my lawyer that I was a resident that was how I initially got in trouble. I had never had any interaction. I never had anything, and yeah, with ICE, it was a big complete shock. And 4 months, 6 months, fighting either for citizenship with my parents, for cancellation of the deportation order, right? Because they were trying to really deport me. I took 2 years, and I came home. I finally got on the bond. But being in there, I met, some organizers. I met people who were resisting and really socially making folks aware of what the fuck is happening around, right? And obviously being in there, watching TV a lot, right? Watching what was going on. I just woke up. I woke up to this big movement of organizers and came out organizing, and I've been doing that for 5 years, and I got arrested recently in Virginia, fighting and protesting and exposing the Department of Homeland Security, which is basically the police when it comes to immigration, right? They're the ones that are trying to deport people out there. They're the ones that are border patrol. They're the ones that get calls. The police calls them, the DMV leaks information to them. It's all collaborations with these people who profit off of policing us up. There's 2 million people paged up right now. This they're gonna go on 10-year-old. I don't know fucking know. It's ridiculous. No, but in this country, that's a significant amount of people. But I think in the world, but whatever. Absolutely, yeah. It doesn't matter. Too fucking much. People are making too much fucking money. People are incarcerated with their stuff and drugs. If I want to get high, let me get fucking high. You know what I mean? People weed is from the earth, goddamn. It's natural. The bottom line is that we all are products of the state that we live in Arizona, for example. My shit, like you kind of hinted at earlier, is that the things that I'm getting charged and deported for right now, currently, even though I already paid my time, remember, I'm going through both systems right now, both systems, criminal and immigration. And some of those things would just be misdemeanors or tickets or whatever in other states, but in Arizona, they're felonies and they're deportable. This administration, just up to last year, I've been on ICE since I got released on bond. My family scrambled $8,000. We got my, we got myself home in 2013. But I've been checking in with ICE all the time. So that's just is another thing that I have to prepare for all the time, right? So I've just been really, really, really trying to keep my head above water because every time you check in, you don't know if you're going to come back out. That's the type of shit that happens. There's no transparency, no accountability for the Department of Homeland Security, the Department of Justice. If you guys are familiar, not go Google and do your work. Sections are already declared they're never going to investigate them, right? So they can do whatever the fuck they want. People are dying in detention centers. People are idle sitting there indefinitely being held for nothing, right? People that are coming from other countries to ask for help, little kids are being incarcerated right now. Mothers are filling up regular prisons. There's not even room in detention centers, but they're filling up regular prisons now. They're the only criminals here, and it's just really, really upsetting. When I got arrested, the police went rogue. Didn't give anybody no warning. We're fucking professionals also. We are workers. We're activists. We know what the fuck we're doing. I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm going to risk my future. So being at this focus was something that I just had the right to fucking do. It's something that I did every fucking day for the last 5 years because I've been protecting myself and trying to make sure that I permanently am able to stay here, right? So that day, when I got arrested, the DHS officer just went to do rogue and really, really had to hunt me at one point because I didn't understand that he was wanting to arrest me because there was no reason to arrest me at that point because I was the only one. It got to the point where my knees were bloody on the floor, he kicked me in my arm. You were broken. The only activist that was arrested at this protest. I mean, I know that it was because I had a sharp tongue and I really, I know I hurt his feelings so long because I was doing a lot of fuck 12 shit talking, right? Giving a lot of throwing a lot of real shit at him and speaking some truth, and he just didn't like it. So people who are loved ones of undocumented people who are at risk and law enforcement are around, you have to throw your body on the line. When that shit happens, that's what you do. Ain't no, that shit, when it happens, it pisses me off so bad because, this is, I'm not placing blame on anyone in that situation because it is just what the fuck. Mm-hmm. But also, it's we can't just let our comrades be out here fighting for that. And I hear you because at that time, y'all, I literally was come with me. Y'all know I can't go. Out of all the people, I cannot go. I'm already dealing with this shit, right? I'm trying to fucking stay here. I don't need another arrest.
especially not one that's like a useless one that was unlawful. You know what I mean? That this motherfucker had no right to like put his hands on me. But it happened. I remember thinking like, come with me, y'all gotta come with me. They kind of arrest all 40 of us, 30 some of us, right? It was really fucking tough. I remember yelling and being like, I'm scared. I don't want to go with them. They rape people. They kill people. I was like, everything just started to come to me, and they're trying to take me back to this like back room to because I'm arrested. They finally handcuffed me, you know, and nobody knew what the fuck to do. Everybody was like, what the fuck? This is out of his jurisdiction. But those are the types of things that departments like the police right now for ICE are doing whatever they want, you know? Like, what was the point of him arresting me? What is this intimidation? What? You had the right to be there. Instead of this motherfucker coming and telling us to leave while we're exercising our First Amendment, someone asked me, why are we upset? What's going on? Well, let me tell you, ICE agents are breaking into people's homes and terrorizing families and deporting and separating families that are working people, that are people out here just living and being like a part of like our democracy and our society. Fuck out of here.
Instead, he got in his feelings and abused his authority and used excessive force to prove a point to you.
Yeah.
And he did absolutely nothing wrong, and it could have cost you like so much.
And it already has. Like right now, I was detained. I had to check in after my court. I'm still going to court. I'm still fighting. Strategizing how I'm gonna get permanent. If we're gonna stay here. And when I went to court in March, this arrest happened in April. I went to court in March. Mind you, Virginia let ICE know that I had this arrest. They wanted to like pick me up. They wanted to arrest me. But ICE in Arizona was like, no, she's classified wrong. Some other jargon. We'll get into the risk management assessment and the prosecutor jail in a second. But I went to check in and I knew I was going to be detained. He basically told me I was going to be detained. He couldn't override his risk assessment. We'll just talk about it now. He couldn't override the computer system that they go by because they go through an algorithm that a privateer, Palantir, it's an algorithm he's created himself to people, and that's how like people are considered for bonds if they're a risk and blah blah blah. For me, my criminal record already puts me at a point level for them that they're gonna flag redetention, being redetained. And of course, there was an additional arrest in Virginia, which was trespassing and obstruction. That also was like they have to redetain me, and I had to go through another bond court. I was fucking locked up for another 42 years for fucking nothing. 42 days, I'm sorry.
Well, I would do that.
Right. No, mind you, like I haven't even been indicted, right? Like I just got arrested. I haven't even been to court. So yeah, now I had court. They gave me court April 19th. Or yeah. No.
They gave you
I had court, yeah, Virginia gave me a court date. So I had to go to court after I was released. Thankfully, wait, let me back up. Fucking community organizing and all my loved ones, Malaya, all my comrades. Shout out to everybody who helped me. Malaya, love me, Kente. Nationwide, you all know people at the justice organizations that threw the fuck down. I love everybody who threw down and helped me because sometimes, naturally there's a lot of shame with having a criminal record because the rhetoric has been used to attack us and erase us and make us look like people who deserve to be caged up, because you have been a product of the fucking racist policing and like the racist like sentencing structures. So I rebuke all of that every day, but it's really tough, right? Because every day you see how it's okay. We are a culture of punishment. Like we've allowed people to be like arrested at high levels, and we don't give a fuck about what happens in there.
Well, I want to thank you for the work that you did. I mean, the reason why, obviously, because people love you and people will connect with you so deeply, but people showed the fuck up because of the work that you put in, over the 5 years that you've been out, and just like advocating for yourself, in that moment, it was very clear that every relationship that you were building people, you were always putting your full self in there, including like, yeah, this is a part of who I am. And if you want to be in community with me, this is what I'm that. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I have to live freely since I feel always so oppressed and shit. And it's like, if I can in my own space around my own people, I gotta do everything every time I take that away. But I know every time that I'm around a motherfucking cop, the more the work that I do against the policing and against surveillance and against just you know, reproductive freedom and shit, like, I know that the police have so many more rights than we do. I know that if I'm just in literally in the presence of them, they can take me at any time if they feel like, or just say that I'm suspicious at any time. Like, there's just so much power given to these motherfuckers, and, I don't fucking vote, but I fucking organize, so whatever your fucking role is, like, this is the time where we gotta exercise that shit, we gotta, like, collaborate with folks, and we gotta organize ourselves, this is bullshit. Right now, it's happening to a lot of folks. People are being engaged as little kids, little fucking kids. Like, it just breaks my neck. Right now, even Trump pardoning people, but still talking about how he has to be tough on drug crimes. Like, it's more than half of people are locked up for fucking drug use. Like, where are these folks getting any treatment? Exactly. Doing up these, and then for like long sentences, yo, it's just fucking ridiculous. And like at the end of the day, people are making money off this shit all the fucking time.
So much fucking money. Like, these detention centers aren't ran by the government. They're ran by companies who are making
for Russian corporations.
Right. Millions of dollars annually.
Yeah. CCA, United Corporation of America or some shit, is changing its name now to Civic, and it did change it because it wants to do more than just hold correction institutions. It wants to hold ankle braces. It wants to do post detention. It wants to really get to the times of all surveillance and carceral tools and incarceration modes. And it's really, really fucking scary.
Yeah.
I'm really excited because it's really tough. It's scary as fuck. Right now I'm being a full without I can't fucking work. And the person said that I'm classified, was released under a classification where I can't get my work permit again. So that's gonna be really tough, but of course, we're trabajadores, we're entrepreneurs, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna make sure that
we believe in an abundant God, and we believe that you will be abundantly provided for, and that you are, on your journey walking up that.
Yeah. And thankfully I'm okay, right? Because a lot of people also like, go down, financially, and I have a little bit of like savings, right? And I'm gonna be good, but yeah, so I'm not working, can't really fucking drive either. The only way to get a driver's license is through some sort of like, again, status and documentation from immigration, which is really, really fucking tough. Now my name is even Miriam now. I mean, it's always been in but I don't use that shit. It's always been on the that, and it's like, damn, like I haven't even used Miriam now for everything, which is really interesting. They just interrupted all of my being in sense that I'm out here centering myself and learning how to fucking stay in my body and not let the trauma sit with me, right? And just like really, really doing the work to resist in every shape, way, or form. And I'm also
what? Of you just like, centering in who you are and like not sitting in all this shit. Because when you said, I mean, like, yeah, I know what you're going through because I think I was with you, but when you said that you are dealing with an immigration case and a criminal case, like, just thinking about the weight of one, yeah, like, what do you,
yeah, it looks like definitely a lot of grounding, and the grounding for me, I've been blessed with like learning some exercises from like generative somatic therapy, and I think mostly what centers me obviously is the taste of full freedom for everybody. I know that it can be attainable whether I it's in my lifetime or not. But there's no other purpose than to like organize it for other people. But yeah, but somatic starts off with like being like a commitment to who you are and where you are with all of that you came with everywhere that you're coming from, like the people that are next to you, where you get your strength from, how do you feel your with your how do you just really, really like center yourself in there, you create some commitments and you are these commitments, you don't just commit to them, you actually like a commitment, right? So for me one of the commitments is always I commit to waking up every day knowing that I belong here. Right? Like walking and knowing that I belong here, don't let nobody fool you. Don't let none of these motherfuckers that are trying to lock you up again, that are trying to literally like send you to Mexico. Away from your loved ones, because that's where the fuck your home is at. You feel me? Like that's where your home is at. As people, we have the right to migrate, to move, especially when we feel like we could be safer in other places. Especially when we feel we could thrive better in other places, right? When people are being attacked, we're gonna move. We're gonna move, and we should be able without being persecuted. That's what's happening. We're persecuting people for trying to create like better futures for themselves. But so for me that January looks like a lot of like a lot of out loud affirmations, a lot of, just organizing, definitely for sure. But I think it's just definitely like feeling myself, feeling all of my body where I'm at and remembering like where we have been as people, right? And how I am still here. And also not recognizing that, at the end of the day, this shit is scary to be able to be deported, right? Especially to a place where I think that like my whole political being is also going to be threatened in a place that has way more corruption and impunity than the United States. But I would figure it out, right? I would move somewhere. I don't know what the fuck I would do. But also like knowing that like it doesn't end here, right? But just really, really thinking of like how do you just separate people? Like I would never be able to come back here again, ever, 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 ever. And it's just like, hey, first of all, of course, it's a whole other world. But it's just like you can't. Nobody should be able to do that. Nobody should be able to do that. So I'm out here still not working, but I'm organizing. I'm joining, Gente, it's the Latina Digital Organizing Hub. I learned from the Black fucking movement. Also, I really respect Dominic Gente, really taking leadership from like the people that have like been doing the work against policing and surveillance and shit. So I really appreciate Vicente even for taking my case personally, right? Like for real, like shout out to the fucking guy. I love you so much, man. But right now we're touring. And we're like really. I wanted to really join them and like inspire and really pull from everybody's energy and everybody's resilience because I need to know that people are fighting out there because I need to know that I'm gonna be okay.
Right.
So
what?
We're just in Seattle. The tour is just basically going to places, whether they're border towns or Midwest places. We're going to North Carolina. I leave North Carolina tomorrow. That's Tennessee, and then we go all the way to Chicago, right? So we're touring. People are submitting their cities just to kind of like uplift the stories of how the fuck we're resisting. I just don't want you to hear this shit, but we're resisting, we're strategizing, we're figuring it out. We're figuring out how to really keep our folks away from these jails. It's really exciting because we're meeting the organizers that are being retaliated against, right? They're sharing the stories of how they're resisting the things that they're doing, that they're fighting locally, right? We're going to go to Chicago. They're doing a lot with the game database. So we're going to go check out what the fuck they're doing over there. And really, like, let people know that motherfuckers is organizing. Yes, there's a lot of fear. Yes, absolutely. ¿Qué hacemos? What do we do then? We fucking put that fear into fucking strategy and mobilization and real education in the streets, you feel me? And that's what we're doing with this, like, kind of like web series, right? I'm out here just talking to people and really, like, joining them, right? In Seattle, they're fucking super badass. Like, for a second, I was like, oh my god, there's so many police here. But they were super dope. I had like 4 white motherfuckers being like my low-key personal bodyguards. So they were really great. Yeah, that's what we need. They were gonna throw themselves in front of any cop who tried to grab me if that was the case. So that was really dope. I felt really, really safe. Shout out to people who think about people's security and especially, I guess, high profile motherfuckers. Tell me right now that they do high profile.
Hey, I'll let it back.
I know that sounds amazing. We're gonna have to party for that for sure. But so trying to stay strong by learning from my comrades. Model, right? The DMV leads information to ICE, and ICE literally, by certified mail, basically told her that they're charging her because they heard on the media that she said she was a documented. These are the people that Trump, the violent rapists, and all. That's the people that they want you to think that they're locking up in these fucking cages. In these fucking cages that don't have any health care. These cages that don't have any nutritional food. These cages that sell you commissary for really expensive. That's only to touch your family when they come to visit you. Like, I can go on and on and on. Hit me up if you want to know more. Have some more conversations around the conditions of detention centers or the Statute of Detention Watch Network. But that's who they're locking up is working people. It's actors, it's human rights defenders, it's mothers who've been through domestic violence, it's survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault, women who don't have a driver's license, women who've like survived drug abuse and are fucking so they're social ills out here, yo, and like we're policing instead of like really like attacking the root and supporting our people. People are living in prisons individually already and then going into prison, institutional prison. It's fucking nuts.
And criminalizing people for just being themselves. Like Black and brown people are not criminals inherently. And like you were saying, a part of some of the stories that you were telling was just like these women were like they treat you like criminals in here. It's like, what the fuck did I do? I didn't do anything. Like I'm just here, living my life.
I did know a lot of that shit for the rest of the year, but I remember talking with her said again. Yeah, Claudia, I'll remember because she always wants to share and wants to like really start organizing when she comes home. Claudia is actually one of the 6,000 people that are Eloy residents, the city of Eloy, that live right there in the city of Eloy where the detention center is at, in the prison. So she lives like 10 minutes away from where the prison is. She recently like honored her and hopefully she's doing great. But they just transferred to California, really away from her family, so that's a bummer. And they're trying to figure out what to do. And I'm definitely supporting the women there right now. But the women, yeah, were very distraught to like why we're being treated as criminals. And of course, having a conversation with me there, right? It was like, well, actually, not even criminals. Deserve this treatment, right? And we are people with criminal records. I'm much about a criminal, right? And having all of those wonderful conversations with folks. I love talking about abortions with them, right? A lot of women also shared that if they would have enough to be like me, they probably wouldn't have 5 children. Not that they regret any of them, but people want to have choice.
Right.
They want to have
resources. Over their bodies, yes.
So it was beautiful to be able to be loud about my choices and people really admiring that. And I was really encouraged myself, to be able to document a lot, just write a list of questions for women to start practicing their own testimony, telling them like nothing's gonna change if we don't come out here and start like voicing and articulating what the fuck we need and what the fuck is wrong and where you came from. So it was really beautiful, like talking about criminalization and putting a face to the people, the rhetoric, right, of like these people are bad, people deserve to be in jail. No, we fucking don't. Nobody does. Even if people committed really awful crimes, there's a fucking path to isolation. And also, there's human rights treatment. You can't just inhumanely like starve people, strap them, sell their labor in there, push people to gangs and shit in there. Like, there's a lot that people don't know. Like, we need to open up and we need to read books. We need to do whatever research we can around incarceration and solitary confinement. I went to a conference in Pittsburgh around abolishing prisons and met a lot of folks that were formerly incarcerated in Pennsylvania mainly. And they spoke about some horrendous shit. This motherfucking young man was locked up for 19 years. He was locked up, I think, when he was 17. He was like 36, I don't even know, but he was locked up for 19 years. 11 of those years were solitary confinement.
What?
Yeah. And with like hell of abuse he spoke of, and all of them there. There's another, I think it was a Boricua man, Isaac, that I also, I keep sharing his story, and he wants us to, he was also, he was pushed by COs there to like get in fights and do stuff like that, stabbed everywhere, right? Strapped in like a cycle chair where he couldn't breathe, he almost died, like mad shit that these people were saying. I don't know, I've read this shit, but I've never heard people who like literally endured it. Yeah. I don't know what this is. Yes. No, but it was just like, I was just like, I need to be ready to start, and I need to make sure you guys are forever. Because you know what? Khalid Browder could have been taken care of more. He could have. I don't know. Nobody put him in no like real like institutions to really try to support him mentally. Like I feel like more could have been done. And like there's not going to be any more Khalid Browders around the fuck all that. But that's what these jails do. These jails are obsolete. They're fucking useless. They're not doing their job. They're only putting money in people's fucking pockets. The wrong people, People don't give a fuck about it. Absolutely not.
Yeah. And, what you were saying about the CEOs making people fight, there's so many stories of that happening to people all over the country and children, like driving children with, like snacks and shit that you regularly don't have in there or whatever. Or just like saying, I'm gonna stop fucking with you if you keep this person up. And,
it's a whole culture, right? It's a whole thing which is disgusting. There's no respect. And it's like, it was really tough. I'm so thankful that I was able to be there and I connected with these folks. And all these folks that are really doing this, like, prison abolition, what does it look like? But yeah, that was really, really tough. Which I get scared sometimes because, like, one of my biggest fears is literally being targeted by the police and, like, getting, like, a mad long sentence. Like, my homie, Mia, is ridiculous. I don't know. Shout out to all the people who got a product to pour out, but who the fuck are y'all and do not connect us because you can get Mumia out. Like, that's enough. He's fucking sick.
Yeah.
Been sick. Been locked up since he was like 17 or some shit.
On some bullshit.
On some lying ass bullshit that he killed a cop. Fuck the cop. Fucking he's dead. What you gonna do? How is this person changing that? How is he bringing that motherfucking cop back?
Right.
Who are these old ass cops in there that are
because when y'all tried to keep him locked in a cage, millions of us hung up in his place and are continuing the legacy of him.
Jesus growing.
Absolutely. You can't kill no spirit like that. That is a spirit that has been here since before all of this shit. It's a spirit of freedom, and that will prevail, regardless of all of this man-made shit. It is hard, but it is not impossible.
No.
It is inevitable, actually. It is a part of, what we've been purposed to do. And
shout out to all the fucking organizers out there who ain't lazy, who out there organizing their life, all y'all who ain't doing shit.
Listen, and when you wake up, like Homegirl said in the video we watched, we'll be here.
Oh yeah, you watched the video, but we didn't tell you about this video, but go check out Ivana, what was her name? Lucy Ivana? Ruby Ivana, yo. She has a song called Us. Oh my god. So shout out to the Filipino people, y'all are fucking amazing. The video was dope. You inspired us. We wanna meet you. We want to love on you and thank you for what you do. Anyways, I wanted to shout out also to follow my Instagram, y'all, at SOR_ALEE, SORALE, or the hashtag Release Ale or Ale versus Ice. Yes. Release Ale or Ale versus Ice. You'll see a lot of dope ass art and graphics from dope amazing people that are supporting community organizing is what got me home, right? Like it is not enough for lawyers to just have their money and be showing up for court. Motherfuckers need to shit. The media is a tool that we need to fucking literally use at no avail. Like we need to get our stories out there, and I think that's what the pressure that costs need to be released, and come home and just all the beautiful art that people did. Shout out to on Instagram Starlene Rice, Sarah Jean for doing a beautiful little. Follow her though. And yeah, I really wanted to share it too. Like I said, it's really fucking scary. Can't fucking drive. My comrades are out here holding it down in my house. I'm blessed to be able to be working with Mikenta and traveling a lot, not really having too much time to freak the fuck out about all the things that are just not, going the way that they were going. Sometimes I just think if I just wouldn't have gone to this protest, but that's what the fuck they want. They want me to be silent. They want me to chill the fuck out on some other shit. When the person that I am is a person that wants to change stuff and I want to just activate it. So, but at the same time, como les digo, tengo miedo. So that's not. So I had court. So I came out. April 19th, they granted me a bond. Homie showed out. Tell me about the storm when y'all were waiting for me out there. God. She was at my little release party, April 19th.
Yes. It was a magical day. Now I've lived in Arizona before. I live in Glendale, Phoenix, and I mean it's a city. It's not like Eloy. But there are parts of Glendale where it's nothing but desert. So there's and I've seen I don't know if it's but it looks like a little dust storm.
Oh yeah.
And big dust storms happen. I've never seen anything like this. And people who have lived there their entire lives are like, I've never experienced a dust storm like this.
It was a dust dance when I released.
Listen, talk about the winds of change like that. It sounds corny, but that's what the fuck was happening. People were out. So what was happening is there was a group of us who went inside of the courtroom to bear witness to the hearing that was happening. And then there was a group of people that were outside.
How many motherfuckers were outside?
Probably 75 people in the house, honestly. Just outside of the fucking detention center in this big ass spot of desert. The police across the street just sitting there trying to intimidate people, but they having a fucking rally, a big ass altar set up and shit. Beautiful.
My homegirl bought food, fresh fruit, all kinds of shit out there.
Food was delicious. So much food, so much just loving. So when we got the word that you were being able to get bailed out. He came out. When they went to go send him, we started to talk about like who they are with their son. Some people said husband, highlighted options.
That's what I found there. Y'all know me, I'm not a makeup person, but I want to be a makeup person.
You cute. Yeah, so everyone was going around. Some people were telling like how they know you and shit. It's great. We got maybe halfway through introduction, and the guest had to pick up. And at first it was cute. It was like, yeah, I was like, ooh, let's go, man. And then after 30 minutes, he was like, wow, this is really happening. I mean, like, the entire land, I don't know how many miles, just death. It wasn't just one cluster. It was just everywhere, dusty as fuck. And then 30 minutes became an hour, which became a couple hours of just.
They had me out there almost four hours after they paid the bond. They were fucking with them. The officer, the DHS officer who was reporting out was like, "Yo, you must be real loyal friends."
We were so dirty, y'all. Oh my God, our hair, our skin, our clothes, and it was just like, shit, we out here, man.
They had to take the count down though because the wind was that powerful.
Yeah, it was very powerful.
The earth was digging for sure.
It was a cleansing.
And we partied afterwards. We ate some fucking tacos. It was fucking.
Oh my God, her family showed the fuck out. Listen, several sauces, honey. Did you hear me? Several. Good, what you need? We got everything you need. Whatever kind of menu item you want.
Every topping for your taco is
like
available. These are like monstrous tacos. Like tortillas from Arizona are like. And we got some. My mom. So shout out to my mom. My mom's a fucking warrior. She was an amazing organizer. The first time that I was out there, she went to this alone. So this time she had a whole fucking network of people. She was getting on calls nationally with folks, right? She was really doing the work. And she's amazing. I love you so much, Mom. If I'm ever half the mom you are, I'm gonna be a badass mom. So
I say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah, so I got to say a little bit about the brujeria that came in process when I got really, really fucking disturbed. I got a little shaken. Even though we're fearless, we get a little shaken sometimes. Yeah, so the night before my court, so I came home out knowing that I had court in Virginia for the arrest in January. I forget what day it was. I got April 19th. Got out April 19th, so I went to the night May 11th or some shit, I don't know.
That sounds like that.
Yeah, so my homie pastor talked to la Malamina. She came through from New York and spent some time with me and stuff, and I really held it down. I had already been traveling. I just got back from Arizona, you know, a lot of shit. So I came home and I needed to buy some velas. I wanted to do my trapa boca again. I wanted to do the shut up spell on the DHS officer who was speaking against me. But when I went over there, I met a cool homie. Her name is Fabiana from La Botanica Boricua, and I think this is actually by Mount Pleasant. But anyway, shout out to them because I've always gone in there kind of did my own thing, right? Kind of like, you know, you have your own little recetas and little ways that you do and things that you're going in there for. But boy, I represent to me Botanica and just get lost in them.
This one is huge. It has so many, like, more shit than what's in Ohio, so I like it.
Yeah, it was great. So I went in there and I was like, yo, I got court and shit tomorrow. She's like, tomorrow? She's tomorrow? Why are you baby doing this? And I was like, man, I hear you. And she was like, okay, this will work.
I got you.
She was definitely, she was Dominican. And she was amazing. She was awesome. But I ended up doing the best. So they actually have specific recetas and mixtures and potions, spells, whatever you want to fucking call it, for specific things. So one of them was literally for a court case, for your court case to be completely dismissed, and then another one for you not to be really judged. So that was really cool. It depends. I already lost track of what the fuck it was. I would have to look it up again, but I think I used 2 and 1 for, I did 2 different spells.
We know how to do them.
So I bought 2 different candles. One of them, and I'm losing the name of it, I don't know, but it's a candle que se saca la vela. So it's like you have the candle, but it's not like a candle where you can't take out the wax. You actually take out the wax.
Right.
So what I did with the court case one was take that vela out, it was a blue one, and I took it out and you got to write on it the names of the judges, for example, the prosecutor, like people that are looking for something better up against you. And then you mix the oil with this little powder, so it comes with a little powder piece also with the consumption against court and against people that are trying to judge me or whatever. So, see, like, this would be like all over a court case. Invisible oil, right? This also came, it was really interesting because my homegirl, Chelsea, had just told me about the St. John root. When I went to court, she told me to grade it, when you did the blood of Hunter, and my tongue, the story behind it was that St. John, I thought it was like a white woman or some shit, and like, that was the wrong choice, clearly. And they, I'm not sure.
Yes, I know.
Okay. And I guess he left his power in this too. So it's the graded root with the honey and right before court and then facing the judge with me is basically like this oil that kind of looks innocent or maybe invisible if you want to say that, like kind of like don't do shit. So basically you yeah. So basically mixing the oil with the powder that they give you to let the botanica, and then you drape the candle, and then you put it back in. The other spell had a different kind of candle, it was like the pyramid candle. The same thing, I had to wipe the other oil and the other powder, and under it, though, with a snake skin, I had to digest it as well. That I lit in the morning right before court. The disposable, detachable, I cannot believe that one. Well, that's what that one I did the night before. Okay. But yeah, so that was very simple. But it was dope to learn something from other people. I never really used that. Those paquetes, those little powders, and I was into that. That was really neat. And I haven't gone back to childhood that yet. Like nothing happened. Nothing fucking happened. Hopefully, it should get dropped in October when my next court date is. But definitely, I arm myself, all the time. I arm myself with my, earth stones and all the energy that I can take. Because this shit is fucking wild. And they're like huge as obsessive as people trying to like make you historically effective. Yeah, this shit is super religious. And it's left. The way to left. Yeah. But before I did those spells, I also had taken a beautiful long bath with some salts and balm salts, and it was really amazing. Yeah, some eucalyptus going on in there, and it was really beautiful. And it was really good in the house, definitely was relaxing and stuff. It was a very relaxing day. The morning was really tough, just coming into a new whole court system in Virginia, right, and being used to only being in Arizona. And this is, so it's actually bullshit. Like, there's no reason why I should be facing this fucking wild stuff. But, political prisoners don't have fucking easy, and that's what fucking talk about it. That like a lot of people that have been retaliated against in immigration, and even a lot of folks incarcerated in our penalty system, they're political prisoners because of, products of the systems of the federal systems. But, anyways. I don't know, I just wanted to share, and I wanted to thank everybody for sitting down, to share any graphics, any links, who donated. Thank you so fucking much. Thank you for watching any of our videos. We're just out here trying to be the best because we can't be into whatever we how we're navigating through this fucking white supremacy as well as being the blackest, dominant, status. Bitches, Bruja, bitches, I did. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys. If you guys have any more questions, we can have a little bit more. But love on us. Subscribe, share. We're going to be talking with you guys really soon. We have some new topics. I know that some people have sent us some ideas too, so we hear you.
Yes,
We hear you.
and we see you, and we love you. Thank you so much.
Sigan nila guys, fuck the police. Y'all protect each other by any means necessary. And also love each other.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay.
How do we start this shit?
Share.